I will be starting just 1 second. It's a redo character customization. So nice to look at. Loop. What role do to answer archer? Decision. Let's go. Magic. Got that right.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
welcome to Bard. Wait. Yellow rights. Actually, buckets of sides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more sickness than others. No need to fret. Soon get used to it. Alcoholic, anybody? Feeling better, Popo? You can see us. I had a feeling good, Popo. We're Moogles, and we live in this wood. No more folks can see or hear us. Makes you special, Kupo. And see, special, maybe you can tell us something. The woods being rents of late. Lots of strange things happen. Have you chanced to witness a suspicious couple? You haven't. You've only just tried. Well, for it then. We'll just have to keep. Nice to meet you, Coop. Verdania is still a fair way off. She will saying as you were. How about you tell me about it? Them young'uns there for much for conversation, see? Vermont's the next. As for judging by see one of them new adventures, am I wrong? I knew it. Going wherever the world was seeking. That's what I call it. So long as you can avoid my enemy. I have no secret of a risky business these days especially. What was it that first attracted? These really suit me options. Something else. Well, if you're anything like hell, I ain't about to come. Might be as old Brentman Jatbot. Sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret, or don't we? Eat dozens. And I'd rather they stay secret too, which is why I don't stick him. Just remember though, there are more. fortune and glory. It's just breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead. That's a fact. Halt and go no further. What's this then? What? What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain still. Bloody hells, we shall hold them. Try to break clear. That was too blatant close. Nice of the Exaltus and the Subaltern party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time those feathered fiends. Just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? For the sake of it, let's say yes. It is. Well then, let's list itinerant tell you ins and outs of the destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang of the Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in all of India. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be saying that, since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a few nasties to move in and give the exile unneeded encouragement. Erdman Ray become long past. Behold Gridania, a forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here are ways, lass. I'm off to the market to deliver me ware, and it's back to the high road. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. A storied personage brag about having met I'll consider a square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
You there, yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinant, a wood whaler of Gerdania. It is my duty to protect the nation from while welcoming yet to prove her friends. Let's see which you are. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant nation cradled bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Now, kind of following instruction. See. Direct us this adventure in the state of Bhutan. Must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Let's do that then. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander into Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush up and begin pestering every citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known as Canopy. That's where the headquarters of the Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carling Canopy is the building you see behind. Speak to Mother Mione within. She will take you in hand. You have begun a quest, yeah. To list stuff we know before. Oh, back to the good old days. Well, here. What? I'm wondering if I'm to put your guild, I assume. Welcome. Mione's my name, or Mother Mione's most call me. Carling Canopy is mine. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, is here to attain. In return, we expect to fulfill your duties as by assisting the people of Gridania. Self-would you? To an outsider's eye, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be farther from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and Scan provide an unending supply of horrible, ever-present early in the north, and that is nothing to say of the country. Even now. But I speak as if you forgive me. 5 years passed later, when a dread word turned Dalam rained upon. It is this wall. Scarcely a square mile spare as of a station. Yet despite its extensive rule, soul among us can precisely. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it is also true. Reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding it are shrouded in mystery. There are as versions of events as there are to read. Yet a reflection, the author was saved certain by a valiant jurors. Whatever else we've misremembered, have forgotten who risked life and limb for the sake of it, and yet, whenever we say their names, the word die upon us. Whenever to call places to mind, we see no silhouettes. It's a blind. Thus have these adventures come to be known. Warrior, pray, do not feel daunted by the deeds of legend that you become. Only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution can. Trust you will part. All that's left then is to conclude the business registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right there. Oh, I appreciated it, Mr. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Unakazana. And you're quite sure isn't an amusing alias? Very well. From this moment forward, you are registered. You are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the element of the 12. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what arrived. Another goddamn adventurer. Don't you start with adventurers are the very soul of Gridanians. The elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her? Of course not, lest you forget that you sworn you uphold the peace. Am I to blame outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here. I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. He's such a nice bloke. Good lord. yours, no mine. We meant only counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling Twellswood of late, you see, and the woods cannot be vague for to take chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Greens are wont to mistrust things they do not know well. Your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a couple of exemplary deeds, no more than a handful of years, locals surely to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, Redania, may you come to consideration as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mion to teach you a few things every adventurer. We're going back to school, baby. That's the tutorial over. I leveled up. Oh, these scrolls are weird. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. The legacy. This. This will all make sense later. I'm to a certain setup. It will transfer across the stream. Mion, proprietress of Arlie, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventure. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte, a massive crystal that stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables spontaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key in the life of an ever. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch the surface. A member of the Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak to Alethea, and she will explain the benefit of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the market, Old Verdania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items the adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the market, buying and selling. Speak with Horace Montrad, listen with his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative, so be sure to offer him famous eel pies, like so many men. So much more charitable, but his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks done. May not pick up a path. And one more thing. Should you happen to cross any citizen need, don't be afraid to offer a help. I am certain you'll be pleased to meet an adventurer. Their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be realm-shattering important. But if you're worth it, time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of. I also suggest you let hear the smith here in the community. The smiths are also trusted with the Adventurers Guild, and they are a valuable source of advice for the neophyte here. Greeting, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Meow's instructions. Allow me to offer a bit of instruction. I am Nicia of the Wood Wailers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into a ethereal and primarily to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetheryte and connection flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in every corner, so yeah, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and tune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wild, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. If you tune with the Aetherite, you are now able to use the turn spell. That's a good thing. If this settles my health, that's fine. Okie dokie, on to the next one. All these people with the pretty glamours. This guy. Ars Montret. By right, there's a fledgling adventurer presumed to address Pars Montret, master of the markets. I think you can stroll in here, bold as you please. My hard-earned not. A merchant does naught for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, reconsider your cost. Now, this whole berg, specifically for baking. I look so surprised, lass. I smell that eel pie of. Hand it over. Okay. Like you trust just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. Aspiring adventure, brother, rosewood, ebony stalls, both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are provided in the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You'd be pleased to learn that the merchants of Britannia are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective scraps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by wild, hold-on merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things that myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? First step in any purchase is to select the stalls. Then you may concern yourself with the price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with my words. Go pursue the stalls, see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after, and I'm wary of talking unless you have another real pie. Okay. Alright. We were here. Greetings, Sven. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secret of our art? Ah, now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mion's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. Skills practiced by archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of a battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught the same. Archery is as practiced in Britannia. Two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentry Elezen who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Ote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately evolved Wolfswood home. Though the two people began as rivals, they gradually learned together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another two schools of archery to make the birthed art as it is today. At the time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters one place to prove better shot, there was a group of archers who lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in action. Thus was the Archers Guild born from the ranks of Rappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition. Results of our methods can be seen mounted archers God Square, many of whom spent active years using arrows at the guild's practice spots. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do. Oh, did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw a string, finest archers in Europe, look no further than Archers Guild. Or you can enlist however you must gain approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready To proceed, speak with me again and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. And as I have picked an archer which turns into another class later on, it will be vital for me to be picking this early on. So when you pick a class or a race in Final Fantasy 14, particularly a jump class, the beginning zones will take you to one of the founding guilds, which is relevant to that job. You will then obviously grow with that from very first level all the way up till roughly about level 80. The newer jobs that were added in later expansions do not have this gimmick anymore, but it's always nice to go back and read these because they have very, very interesting stories. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? The way of the Archer. There we go. The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guild Master Lucian. Lest you worry unduly, Lucian is affable and a kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucian awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Lots of words. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join her. I am Lucian, the master of the Archers Guild. Welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines, it allows to strike the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for its shortcoming. Experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso archery and a yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and by determining the most advantageous course of action. This is paramount import, as our role is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may be served to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning member, learn to strike swiftly, surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple skilled art. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved? Wait. Very well. Before proceeding any further, must needs gauge your innate aptitude for art. To this end, I will here assign you the following tribe. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and fungi roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that will trouble you unduly. Okie dokie. Let's just look. Tapping him on the shorts. Oh, way! Basically, everything's just coming up. It's somewhere around cars. Fortunately. Before we do the main quest, I'm just gonna quickly nip over, get this handed in, and then go back. So you won't necessarily have to go back and forth the guilds that often. It's usually every 5 levels. So I will be back here every now and then. Crazy. Welcome back, Luna. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within this hall. My pleasure, Archer of the Guild. As fellows of the path, let's together strive to mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. Up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting. Written within such creatures as provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking, to refer to the log. By way, step I practice proper loose arrow after arrow form until movement becomes second nature. When drawing, your bowstring has become as roaring breath whirled down the shaft of an arrow. Return to me. Farewell, my young apprentice. That again, level 5 as I correctly said. That will come up later. It will show up here with the quest scenario, so when it flags it, I will come back. Nothing major. Back to conquering here over time. Have you completed my little tasks, I trust? Relocations you it will feature prominently in your life adventure. It's best you familiar with as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the words of the sentencery, not emphasize how important Andrew to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I'm thankful that you are an approaching sword. Adventures like you lay the hearts of the local, pave the way for those who follow. Pray Gridania alive. Struggles to come. Just give me a second. All this reading is starting to take a toll. Bjorn wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor, Anno. Luna, have you visited Anno? Wanderings. It is a training ground just outside the city. Soldier, twin sword, other martial. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, gentleman Alfred, is an instructor there. I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself. Find out if anything you do help. Mind you do not stray far from the wealth is no place from merely strolls through the brush. It's like she thinks we're gonna walk into the brush of the Twelveswood and get lost and never come back. I'm just gonna stick crumbs in the floor and play Hansel and Gretel. It's easy, it's fine. I would just kill these for the 100 because I'm going past them. It also must be said, these hunting logs are not only for like the basic classes, they are for all basic classes in the game. So you have 5 different ranks with 10 different enemies for each one, which will obviously give you varying amounts of experience as well. Always a good thing to do and make sure something else. said not to run around into the bush, but me. Alfred. Greetings, Lou. Leonie is soon to expect you. My name is Galfred, responsible for an adults. Thank you for volunteering your assistance for 12 months. Much changed since his arrival of the 7th Umbral 5 years ago. The power of the element harmony has given way to chaos. Great abundance of life has been lost as the strong, stifling, strong, though it may so to the eyes of an outsider, 12's wood is once much paradise for the citizens. Restoration of the past is sacred, and such as you aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do what you can. Thus bless your endeavors, Lou. Alfred, Chief Instructor at the Bannock, wishes to inspect your equipment by gauge or register missions. I see are eager to handle it as well. Not in conscience send you to the forest until I establish that your equipment is since the 7th Umbral era. 12 swift creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty, venturing into without the proper gear, tantamount to suicide. I suggest take some time to evaluate your equipment, which you deem sufficient quality to present yourself to inspection. Equip your hands, leg, body, feet. 5 above. Let's have a look. These are level 5 upgrades. Some. Merchant Commander. Just weapons. It's gonna be enough. Okay. Let's just do some song. Ah, perfect timing. She's looking for a likely last sound twin initiates. 3 of our next recruits fail or training exhausted from solid suspect. 2 stay out there. Please don't know all beasts will. They're fine. Sort of. Take it out. That way. Tell them to report back to on the double. They're hiding, basically. I'd give them a hide and seek. So, on the map, this area, just gonna find them. Can you see them? Should leave them. What? Sergeant Cal sent you? Matron Trees. I had to get back before things her boot with my backside. He's scared. He is scared of her. There. So okay. Wow. That wasn't supposed to happen. Probably gonna have more now as well. Yep. I knew it. Such a soothing sound. Sugar, a hope. Hmm? You say the soldiers? How long have I been here? Does it now stand aside? I must make haste. Good impressions for first recruits, I have to admit. Slack off. Somewhere. I've gone from the bottom round. Get these hide and go seek quests. Eat them. Maybe up the top there. We could be able to hold there, actually. Let me see. That was... Yeah, I must be blind. That's... Why did I get blind? You don't mind trying to make... Where is this guy? How the hell I walked past him 6 times, I don't know. Or not. Mother. I ain't your mother. Huh? Sergeant Awesome? Perfect. It must be late for training. Thank you, ma'am. All initiates in my presence and always the same, you know, a handful of short while after being assessed their new rush of tension and excitement. Strange to show. Reprimanding the accident solution. I've think so might give them a quick blast for good measure. What can I say? This is one. Merlin, serpent of the Bamok, gather materials, roots. Go there, adventurer. If it is what you seek, then look no instruct Marisuto bring him all yarns and shells for the rest to practice on. You find the yarns somewhat. Once you pry the carpet from 4 of the take them to the instructor. Right. This is what we're doing. Have you come to? Nothing new and cool. Ah, yours on shoulder. Lean to requisition. He's the authority. Now that I have our place, simply specialized drills. They are already adept at hitting targets, of course, but they need practical knowledge of exactly where a monster like the Yarzun is most vulnerable. Thanks to your effort, I've known they will fit the best against them. You should be proud of yourself. Both they and Ivana are safer for your help. I might end up having to go back to. I look weird, but it's ready for inspection, are we? Right then, eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised at how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off forwards without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide a you've consider yourself ready to learn. I should pull up, so gold. Luna, by the tireless effort of a friend to Britannia, I believe can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission considerable import, yet the secrecy prevents me from disclosing details until you pledge your participation. I am authorized to tell you that certain suspicious activity false. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Alfred suspicious activity falsehood. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will, by now, a suspicious individual has been seen prowling. Falsehood. So, Ixali activity sharply of late. But you may not know this increase coincides exactly with of the aforementioned individual. Suspected in action with heightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down unknown visitor. Alas, Quarry is proving exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows ahead of time. But where whole units have built a term succeed, acting independently and correctly, meaning of the closed Quarry just barreling take this for their sake. You aid us in this investigation. Have my gratitude. Hopeful we shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Life Stone. There, the majority of the sightings took place. Are warned people can offer you support, lest our quarry catch sense of us and made us yet again proceed with caution. I would rather keep my character completely out of positions at the moment just because it's something to do. Just pick the longest one. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I went wow. I'm not as smart as good. Oh. No, no, don't. Could be here. Magicked Blade. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles can only occur with certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the activity help window before answering the call of duty. Just so people are aware. Special instances, particularly solo duties. These are what we call solo duties in C14. They are solo instances that only you yourself are able to do. It will level sync you down, sort of if you're above level of gear, you will get synced down to the current level of the content, making it possible to play. You will have a timer, obviously lists and whatnot for this. Obviously, if you cross out the red line, you will leave the battlefield, but 9 times out of 10, you never go. Right. So we will proceed. And let us begin. I look great.
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the Greenwrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the Twelveswood, we almost ended up as a tree's dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papalymo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
No, not this one. Not even close. Kupo!
You know her, Kuplo Kob?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Kob seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
It seems we have little choice.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the Beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Either?
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud.
Can't say I've seen
Atlas.
any.
Much the same as
Are
always.
you sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock. You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Luna, it is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted to treants experience. But tell me, what will you discover at the Life and Stump? It sword in the stump. So I can say with absolute certainty, this blade is Sally. It is exclusively Eastman's rituals. Sally set foot in the central. So tight is our guard. This could have been such a risk. I fear something. What a dubious couple sporting spectacle. So you finally acquainted with Ida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Dani, the staunchest scholars hailing distant, not been since before calamity. Their garb may appear strange and their exchange is baffling, but no them. Often assist the gods quiver and healers in work, much as I is to come. Although still owing effort, hard and intelligent Sally, you have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed, capable adventurer such as you, Ada. Continue to serve of Gardania with ever capacity. Alfred chief instructor at the Bannock Witches, Chico Sykes. Luna, injuries to several of my men have led Jordan Warwick sword to complete. Task is simple. Put down as many of the local Shigoi population necessary of their sack. Having done so, you to Mon arguing at Gilbert Spire. He will answer to what you might have other business to attend to. Okay. I thought they were birds, not flies. You must be understanding our companions terribly unfortunate stuff. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering sacks instead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the. Should you wonder, this exile descend members of the Twin Goodwill assisting Lee by collecting samples to check out signs of sickness. Chico, see, no death. Until relatively recently, Ihur contact Ilkron is ghastly from every parish. Get that. I would just skip back into it, so bear with me. Indeed, a single outbreak has claimed the lives of Buran population here. That was time, of course. With the medicines available to us now, taking death is not killer as was. And so, best to hold any breaks before they occur. Thus, we gather the GUI eggs on a regular basis support trackers with their ongoing research. Timely assistance is most appreciated. Okie dokie. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent Bannock on a surveying expedition only for the cavern. Raven turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. It is not how we treat requests from conjurers, as if such a poor showing bad enough. The lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by the hero Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone in the so-called folder, would you mind recovering the survey, turning to hero Pauline Gavinoak's bower? According to my crew's LOA, there should be a set of surveyors. Surveyors rivet 2 boxes of surveys strewn about the interior of a cave south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Patron, watch over you. How did you leave that behind? I know you're a coward, but still, that equipment is not yours to leave behind. I'll help him. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Yes? May I assist you with some matter? Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the solar Bannock. Glad at the first sight of danger, you seem. I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. Records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the climate, send the order of the twin expeditions to map out the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our personal